Okay, welcome back, everybody. Um, we're out here. We got Bill Turner up to level 4. We pinned expanded probe scanning radius for the surface scanner. So at level 4, it's 40% larger radius. Um, I had said we'd work on DD next, but a couple things here. DD only does shield boosters. Um, I haven't made a shield tank ship yet for combat. Um, and from what I remember, it's a pain because you have to go between Lava Station to Vaterman to bring her these brandies, and you can only take 12 at a time. So it's a bunch of back and forth for shield boosters. And then on top of that, that's the only thing she does that up to level 5. I don't have a whole lot of materials to get her leveled up. And she's the end of the line from the blaster. Um, I have Liz Rider, but I don't have her leveled up enough to unlock Heratani. Um, I need to improve my rank in the Empire to do this one also. Um, back into this again. I can do leveling up with her. Um, power plant, she goes to 5 with power plants and surface scanners. I'm not really worried about those. But Brew and Tiana Fortune. Brew does beam burst and pulse lasers, which is one that I want. I need competent uh, combat rank, and I am, I believe, one level from that. Um, and it's another one where you have to do a lot of moving of products for him. Um, for jury, we need to go. I need to go back to do some more scout kills. Um, that is 10,000 each. So that's 100 scouts. because they only give you 10,000 per. Tiana Fortune is this stuff here. Need to be friendly with the Empire, and then these 50 units. So what my thoughts are right now, Empire rank. I think I might do Empire up till Master. I really like the Courier for doing those kind of missions. Let's see here. Well, here's some stuff for you. The crate. He's done a couple with the crates. He's done another one with I thought he did a Scout Hunter with something else. But here's this Coriolis link for it. AX cannons, 3 of them. 4 AX cannons and a multi-cannon, which is engineered. But I'm not. It's not telling me how it's engineered. Oh well. He's got shield boosters on it, and some other things going on. But I really like a lot of his things. Let's see what other tools they've got. All right, yeah. This is the Neutron plotter for the Neutron Highway. Voice attack's nice. I haven't got it set up for this game. I have it for Star Citizen, which I haven't done for quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and see. What was it? I'm looking at. Lost track of my thought process. Yeah, it was combat. There's that. Okay. Oh well. If it comes back to me, it comes back to me. I am done trying to figure it out. There's no other engineers I'm really worried about working on right now. So let's go ahead. I'm going to change up ships, which is going to take a little while for me to get to where I want to go, because it's all the way down here at the mining hub, which is 176 light years away. Let's see. What ship do I have here? Oh, come on. I thought it would tell you what ship you have set up somewhere. 5 jumps. So yeah, I'm just going to go there. I might just build a ship because I have ships scattered everywhere. I really did think it popped up and told you what it was. But we've got our Thargoid Hunter. This is where my jumper around is. I thought I had something here for Federation grinding. But I'm going to pause it, go over to Jameson, and I'll meet y'all there. I'll have a better idea what I'm going to do next. And I remembered what I was thinking. Combat rank. I'm up to novice now, and to unlock, to get my pulse lasers that I like, those upgrades, I need to be competent or higher. But then we have this stuff about 50 T things. I'm now a novice, so my next rank, I'm a quarter of the way into novice, my next rank is competitive. So I'm not as far off as I thought, but I am still going to go and
Frameshift drive charging.
change up ships, and go out and get those ranks up on with the Empire.
3, 2.
I'm still looking at doing the levels to where I was saying earlier, which isn't all that hard at the beginning. It's when you're going up towards the end that it gets really time consuming.
Fuel scooping complete.
Like I said before, this is right now is the time I do a lot of my figuring on stuff, is I'll just go and go like here. That'd be nice if they changed that around a little bit, but I doubt they did. Real quick, make sure, yep, nothing's in the way. Empire rank. Master won't take much time at all. I don't care for the Clipper. I do like my cutter. And I really like running around that little courier. I love the visuals on it. The Fed. On the Fed, I am currently midshipman. So I can get the drop ship. If I do the mission, I'll get petty officer and I'll get the sole permit. And I probably won't be all that far from the chief petty. But in all actuality, the only ship I'm interested in is the Corvette. and I'll probably go and mess with that at a later date.
Frameshift
We
drive
are still 2 jumps out. So I'll be doing the grind for Empire rank. And
Fuel scooping.
I'm thinking I've got this going right. Okay, yep.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I have a bad suspicion if I had just gone and flipped around at the sun, we would have been right on target.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're going to be going over there. Depending on which ship I have over here, I'm pretty sure I've got
4, 3,
the crate over here. You only want small and medium ships to do the data courier missions, which is what I'll be doing.
fuel scooping.
Old habits, I always do scans, even though I go in and out of the system all the time.
Complete.
We'll go ahead and land. I'll go and bring up the shipyard, and I'll do a quick show on the courier. If you watch my video on the ships I have on my other account, the courier was there. All of the Empire ships were in that video. I really just, the courier is, as a ship, reminds me more of current fighter ships, you know, your jet aircraft and stuff and things like that. So I just like the views. The cockpit really reminds me of an F-16 look. Is the crap that pops into my head when I think about the cockpit view. It doesn't have the best setup. In the world, but for a small ship, it isn't bad. In my opinion, it's a real fun ship to fly also. It's very maneuverable. So the Imperial Courier.
Access authorized. Proceed to Bay 2-2. You are approved for
Frameshift drive's only level 3, but it is a small ship. You have 3 medium hard points. So it's decent on firepower for its size. need to say, with it being a small ship, you don't have much cargo at all. But that's why I like it for the
Landing
data
gear
mission,
deployed.
rep grind missions, because you're not using any cargo. It's all in the computer banks on the ship. So, let's see what we've got here.
Docking complete. Commence power down. Great.
Shipyard. Ooh, I got one storage ship. It is my crate. Okay, good. This is the courier. I just like the lines of the Gutamaya ships. Fun little thing to fly around. And as you look at the cockpit, you know, you can get what I mean by the views, the visuals on the ship. So we'll pull this guy out. Here shortly, I'm going to have to go and do a whole bunch of mining sometime in the not too distant future. Get this stuff going. Where's that? I've got too many pieces of paper laying around. I need to go and take the time and do a whole lot of reorganizing and getting everything moved to a single notebook or something and itemize it or put it on the computer. Yeah. Currently, right now, I don't foresee very many fleet carriers offering a good amount of money for low temp diamonds because of this. We don't have all that many. This would be the best one right here. They're only offering 1.6. A lot of demand. So I don't foresee the mining being very cost effective anytime soon, and that's just it comes and goes. There's too many people that will go and they flood the market. People stop mining and the prices come back up, and that's when I usually go back in. Check the starport services. What do I have outfitted on this? I know I've got a lot of weapons on it. All gimbaled weapons. I have a fighter hangar. Okay. Let's see if we can make it to where we need to go. And we are going to NGALINN. Ooh. One, two jumps past our jump capability with how the ship is set up right now. So, well, you know, we need fuel to go any further. Outfitting, optional. We do not need cargo for this stuff. So we're going to go and get Whoop, I hit tank, not scoop. I really hate when it does this. If you remember looking there, I'll show you again. We have 64 here, 16 cargo rack here. That's why. We have 19 limpets on board. So I could not. Let's sell all of them. Go back here, open the map up again. Does it give us the range? No, we do not have the range to get there. So we will need to go and get that fuel scoop. I don't want to have to go and now this is what we have on the Python, and it was filling us up really quick. Do I want to spend 19 million more to get an obscene fuel scoop? I don't think I do. 6C is at 63, and that would still get us going pretty good. 50 tons. I'm going to go with this. I can't justify the cost because this ship, I generally got the Taipan there, 2 empty compartments. This ship I generally am not going to be doing a whole heck of a lot. So can we upgrade? Yes, we can. We can give this a little bit more jump range, which is actually not needed. Nope, can't do that one anymore. Not going to worry about that. Engines, thrusters, dirty drive. We can upgrade this. That will help us with what we want done. The frame shift drive wasn't really necessary. Yeah. Okay, so we've got those two. And the reason frame shift drive really wasn't necessary is this right here is where I do a lot of my NPC killing, because one of these three planets has resource extraction sites high and hazardous, and that's where I do a lot of my killing for when I just want to go around beating up ships. So I don't need a real long jump range on the ship, but we did just upgrade that. So we just went down and jumped one jump. So let's see here, Starport Services. I'm not going to sell the cartographics. Now, if you go and have a ship with, like I do, a ship-launched fighter, don't do these low-level individuals. You want the experts. Now, you do cost you more, both in your profit sharing percentage and the hiring cost, but they perform so much better. These ones will get killed fairly quickly. These will hold on their own for a good chunk of time. I'm not going to worry about this because I'm not planning on doing any combat, so I'm not going to mess with them. But I'll go ahead and pause the video now while we get down to Nagalan system. Just to give you an idea, I'll go ahead and bring you up real quick. The fuel scoop
You are clear of station restrictions. We hope to see you again,
is a
Commander.
6D. So
Frame shift drive charging.
this is a scoopable star we're coming up on. And this will give you an idea how much, by not spending the extra money, extra time, is going to take to scoop the star. On both the stuff I do for the Fed and the Empire for ranking up doing the data missions, it has to be a small or medium ship due to the fact that the bases are the smaller bases, so they only have pads for the small and mediums. We still get up to 502 on the scoop instead of something in the area of, I think, a 6A is in the 600 and something. I would have to go and onto my other account. I don't have any of those on these. But as you can see, it's when you can put those fuel scoops as high as possible. I generally have them as big as I can on all my exploration ships, because having to slow down and scoop out of sun is a pain in the butt. My mining ships, I would like to do that, but you lose so much cargo room by putting that fuel scoop in that slot. So most of the times before fleet carriers, my fuel scoops were fairly low on the list. And I would just scoop enough out of each star. I wouldn't get everything I had burned on that jump, but it would get me 5, 6, 10 extra jumps by the little bits I'm scooping off of each star. It's what you can do. It helps by extending your range a little bit, and that in my bigger mining ships, they've got a lot of fuel capacity, so you can go a long way on what you have on board. Even though I'm not doing a very efficient scoops, that little bit I'm getting from each of these stars is probably going to be enough to get us all the way in. Your large ships have a large fuel capacity, so it's not uncommon to be able to do 20-something jumps if you're engineered before you run out of fuel without a scoop. And that's fastest route, not the most efficient route, too. If it's a bad setup and I really got to go far, sometimes I'll run efficient for 8 to 10 jumps, switch up to the faster route, and then if I start getting tight on fuel, I'll go back to efficient. If my fuel scooping isn't good enough to get me all the way in with those mining ships, but with the way things have changed around, I'm not even too concerned about them. I am kind of curious. I forget what my cutter's range is, the way it's equipped. It might be, with the rates and stuff they are, it might be more efficient for that ship to do a run out. My Python, it's not. The really good paying spots are too far away. We got 3 more jumps, so I'll go ahead and pause it for a little bit here. Okay, so when we left Shinrata, I didn't have the capacity to make it all the way out here. Even though we weren't scooping and filling up at every star, we're coming in here with over half a tank just by skimming the surface. Basic same thing I do with my mining ships, not filling up all the time, just keeping myself a little bit of fuel. So in this system, we are looking for, okay. Hickam surveys where we're going. Look at all of these fleet carriers. Yeah, that would not have been fun to try to find that. You know what? I'm going to change a setting. There. Just took all those fleet carriers off. It would have been nice if I could do it the exact opposite and just say, I don't want to look at these. That will make it, since I'm not doing anything where I want to be able to see them, that'll make it a lot easier to doing these missions. If I'm not looking at fleet carriers plugging up the system ports. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have gone and grabbed that drink. I think that's enough. Come back up. A little bit of throttle. Now with this setup, I am more tempted to engage people that try to interdict me. Some of these missions will probably have ships come after you, and a lot of times you get bonuses if you take them out. I'll see what I feel like when it happens. Okay, I'm gonna go, and we'll see where we start at when we land. But I think I'm gonna start my timer at 30 minutes after midnight server time. And if that's the case, yeah. There are little cheats that you can do, or I shouldn't say cheats. There's some ways to come into stations faster with the Super Cruise Assist and stuff. I'm not going to bother with all of that. When you're coming into these smaller stations, I always hold off before clearing that out until I see granted. Usually you'll see a lot more ships than just one listed in contacts. But these smaller stations, it's not uncommon to be put in a holding pattern waiting to land.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, we're not going to have to kill too much time here. I am going to step away from the computer for a minute.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, got my drink refilled. Everything like that. 20-something seconds away. We'll go ahead and drop down to this screen. Okay, this station is controlled by the Empire. So let's go ahead and sell off this stuff. That should give us reputation upgrade, so that might help us out on the missions. Okay, boom. We got a courier job available. And this is the issue I was looking at. Oh my gosh. Oh, 981. I misread that. I thought it was super far away. We don't meet the reputation for that one. But if we do these, go ahead and donate.
Incoming message.
Donate when you're doing these rep grinds. It's nice to have reputation With cash on you.
Incoming message.
It just speeds things up dramatically. We're going to do this one.
Incoming message.
Except the Maninis. All Manini data delivery missions we're doing. Maninis and Aitvas. This one is not showing the Empire's symbol. I'm going to back out for a minute, reload the mission board, because we just got a bunch of rep. I was hoping that would clear that up. It didn't. Let's go ahead and fill up. And what I'm going to be doing on these missions, double check, all of them are data deliveries, all of them going same system. Since I'm going to be going through these real quick, don't want to grab the wrong type of mission by accident. We're good there, everything's there's done. I automatically auto launch. Reputation changes from paying them off. So mean to say I'm bribing the people. Ah, it's just wrong. So, we'll head on out. With the engineering we have on this ship, base top speed is 327. Boost is going to put us under 400. Just shy of 450. On these kind of missions, you want fast thrusters so you can get away from the system, your mass locks. When we get to this system, we are going to see, I believe we're going to be doing several different stations here. And the second we come in, we should be getting a message, a whole bunch of messages. 9+ messages. Look at that.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'm going to go to this one first. We're not all that far away. All-time bonuses. 34 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to read through them all. This is the only station. So we'll come into here pretty quickly. We have already done. We've already gone 58% up in rank, just by those payoffs. Like I said, it's not going to take long to get up to that courier. And when I get to the courier rank, depending on what time we're looking at, I'm going to come in here, land, walk you through what I'm looking at when I turn them in. I didn't catch it when I picked up the missions. I'm going to put it back on pause again. Until I see something that I want to point out. Stuff like your ranking up missions, and things like that. And then all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go until 1:30 server time doing these loops. I'll bring you back in for sure on that. But well before that, we should have a rank up mission that I can show you what it looks like. I'm not I can't think where the landing pads are on this type of station. There they are, up top. And throttle down. Came in super hot, saved a little bit of time. Exegius and a couple other YouTubers show you a really quick way to do that with cruise assist. That you just zip right up, not really worrying about the times. I'm not going to worry about refuels. Straight into the mission board. We're not going to be doing anything else but the mission boards from here on out. We always do reputation unless there is a
Incoming message.
engineering component that we can pick up instead. Now, on these kind of things, you can actually make a decent amount of money doing this one instead. But I always go with reputation because that's what we're going after, is getting our rank up. Sometimes all you can do is the cash. When you do reputation, it's almost always drops you down to 10,000 credits. I always go through first with turning in all of these missions, and then going back through picking up new missions and things like that, because I want to make sure I get the time bonuses. Because like here, 10-3-64, we probably got a time bonus on it. Instead of 10-3-64, no, we still have 10-3-64. We had a lot bigger pay on some of these than it was originally showing. Okay, we got all of them done. We're ranked up enough already. We'll donate. This is why I always do these after I got a lot of cash flow.
Mission critical message.
Mission critical message. Yeah. Most of these are nothing that you'll get. So we have one. Not worried about it. Nothing there we want to do. We'll accept these. And all we do is data missions.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming message.
And these are probably more.
Incoming
Reputation
mission critical
change.
Message.
Yeah. And more donate missions. So don't need to worry about those. Don't have anything there. We'll go ahead and do this one.
Incoming message.
So yes, it does get fairly expensive. Do not do these. This is a planetary data delivery mission. Look at the credits and stuff, but once again, you're landing on a planet that takes longer time. This right here is a chain quest, and it would give me my next rank. But I don't want to do any of these. I don't want to go on assassination missions because of the time they take. If you want to do it because it Advas 375, this is another system we'll go to because they also have Empire missions. And then we'll do this one also. Over here, 8 again. It's an outpost base. Nagalan. And these are all good safes. Like I said, always make sure you're picking up safe type missions that are not going to mess you up anywhere. 8. We're going to 8 first, and then back to Nagalan. We'll go ahead and clear that. Just shy of 15 minutes, and we're plugged. We're not going to see the rank change until I get it upgraded. Chances are, it's a good chance I might go 3-4 different rounds. So I'm going to pause it now, and we'll see what we get to after a bit. All right, welcome back. Slight change to what we're doing. Because of this one being in a state of infrastructure failure, we are going to ignore the quest for 8. You don't have very many quests available. You're getting interdicted. So it's just a waste of time to go into this system. So we're just going to be going between Nagalan and Manini. And just ignore the other 8. I was just hitting my button to drop out at that station to turn in. And I was interdicted. So it killed several extra minutes on that loop. Not something I want to do a lot. These are all time bonuses again, so I'm not going to worry about them. Incoming hostile ships are the ones I worry about. But generally those are not on this level of runs. It's usually towards the end when you're getting higher ranked. All said and done, I don't see this going a whole lot longer. I think we'll definitely have the rank in another loop. It's more getting the rank up missions that we want. I will go into ATVUS if it's a data delivery mission giving me rank. That's the only time I'm going to go into that system. And what I do is I just continue running until I get the right kind of mission. Just because we are at 100%, it doesn't matter. It's still building up in the background. So don't worry about that. I have gone as much as just done leveling up stuff and gone up 2 to 3 levels before, so it's nothing to worry about. Just keep doing your grind. A little over 30 minutes left for this one. And I'm going to go ahead and pause it because we're getting long again. Another point, you've got only so much room for missions. I want to say 20. So when you're doing these grinds, do all your donation missions first, and then go and look at the other ones, so you don't fill up your queue with other missions and then want to go and, you know, you don't have any more for the donations. Another one, but it's a strike mission. I know I wasn't anywhere near being topped off, that's why I didn't bother with it on that one. Okay, modular terminals. Modular terminals. We needed those for a quest a while back. Or not a quest, but a opening up an engineer. But we're not going to worry about them now. They are not a engineering item. You have the average value right there. That tells you they're not an engineering item. I would like to get some engineering items out of this. Usually get a lot of engineering items too. That's all of them. Back to Manini. And I'll bring you back when I finally get some rank up missions to get myself up there. I'm already probably, I'm definitely an outsider if I'm not a surf pushing master. I think I'm a lot closer already. I just have to get the missions to do them. So I'll go ahead and pause it and bring you back in when we get the missions. I'm going to go ahead and let this go the whole way through. I finally got a courier level up mission, but it was to ATVUS. So I am going to go ahead and go back to ATVUS again. But I will also have picked up several other missions while we're there. And hopefully we'll get something else too, because I'd like to finish up these missions. I'm going to try something. If we don't get it here in Nagalan, I'm going to go through and see if I can go exit to main menu and have them reset and come back. That has worked in the past. I don't know if they've changed it or not.
Incoming mission critical message.
So,
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
while I'm doing these kind of things, I never buy my fuel. A basic fuel scoop will be more than enough. You don't even need one once you're out here, because you can just buy some fuel. We've got time bonuses again. We're not going to worry about that. Let's see if we can make it all the way in here without being interdicted again. I'm not seeing much ships around. But I generally think they a lot of times will sit doggo, so we don't pick them up on scanners as we're coming in. They just all of a sudden I'm interdicted. There's somebody on my scanners. Slightly concerned about these two guys I'm overtaken. 3 guys I was overtaken. There it is. I'm not sure what type of ship he is. And I trying to figure out what he was. I cleared out my target. At least I happened to be further out this time. I just got a bad feeling I'm going to get interdicted again just as I'm about to drop out at the station. That one just did. And nope, we got out. But yet, no one's showing up on our scans. Someone just dropped out right there at the base.
Landing gear deployed.
I have a feeling after we turn this mission in to level this up,
Docking successful. Engines disengaged. Incoming message.
okay, 75. Look at that, we're still at 100% because we're so far over requirement. Okay. There you go. Nothing else is there. If you go into this open galaxy map, it'll open you up at that facility. So that's done. Yep, we're maxed out. Hopefully.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
And that's all you get on that stuff. So we're outsider, and I think that was one of the requirements we had for an engineer. We had to get to an outsider or higher. Oh, still mass locked.
Frameshift drive
Half second too soon. Every once in a while you might see me jump again or boost again when I'm doing something like that. The reason is, I don't know why, but every once in a while some buttons on my HOTAS, when I do a boost, they start flashing, and I hit them again for them to go off.
Incoming mission critical message. Fuel scooping.
Nope, missed that one again. Wrong direction.
Complete.
Bonuses. And we'll see what we get on this. I'm going to go ahead, and if it doesn't give me another leveling up mission, I'm going to try that exit the main menu and back in. See if it will give us one there. And if it does, I really hope it's to my name, Nanny, or whatever that is. Look what happens when I start trying to read things off screen. I know better than to do that. And it's the same thing they tell you about looking at stuff while you're driving cars. You're distracted, you're not paying enough attention. Just in game, might hit a planet, blow myself up. I'm not going to hurt anyone else. I can only handle doing these loops for 2 hours at max. Then I start going nuts. It's too monotonous for me.
Docking request granted.
I'm gonna let it get pretty darn close. There. Oh, I don't think I was aiming at the right pad. Oh, I was.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Complete it. $10,000 was what it's supposed to pay us. We got 10,000. I want to say we still have some stuff that was 12,252. There we go. This is one of the bonuses. And those bonuses are nice. Boom. That's what we want. So let's go ahead and finish it off. And we'll go ahead and go through all these. Courier job again. Courier job again. When you get higher up, it takes a lot more of these to get anything done. Just like any other game. It takes considerably more time the higher up you get.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see here. I'm almost curious of how high up we're going to get. Well, it's only one way per mission turn in. But I'm almost curious just to sit there and do mission turn-ins until we're no longer at 100% and just run those types of missions. 10 minutes from when I was saying I was going to shut it down by.
Critical message. Fuel scooping complete.
I am messing up on my direction. We have taken about a 14 million credit hit by paying off. Delivery and time bonuses on all those. I have no idea what those are doing. Pretty sure they're ships though. Distracting me is what they're doing. Moving pretty darn fast to be dogfighting or something like that. They're Okay, they've dropped out right by the station. And let's see if they are not there anymore. Again. Nothing showing.
Request denied.
This is what I was talking about, where I usually don't do it.
Docking request granted.
Let's see here. Okay, it was registering I was over 7.5 out. I know I was within that, but
Landing gear deployed.
we back on that. Yep, we're back on the right screen. Hopefully I can turn this one in, pick up another leveling mission.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged. Incoming message.
Look at that. We're at 100% still. Assassinates. An assassination job. Planetary scan job.
Incoming message.
For what I heard, those planetary scan jobs, you end up doing more than just scanning the planet. Okay. Yeah, planetary scan. Assassinations. Assassinations. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we've got. Reputation change. We're not going to worry about it. Exit. Main menu. Let's see if it resets them. Well, it has changed things around. But not enough that it's going to help us. So I'm going to go ahead and do my usual loops. I am not going to Atvus. I think I'm going to start holding off on these donate missions too, because I think I've already got what I need
Incoming mission critical message.
to go where I want. Alright, so let's go back through here because I forgot to clear them all out. Back to Nagalan. That's Aidvis. I am not doing Aidvis. I'm going to do it one more time. And if it doesn't give us a better mission setup, I'll just go back to Nagalan in this video here, because we are pretty much at the half-hour mark, 1 hour into these loops. And yet again, I don't think it's given us what we need. So I think it was changed around. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I am going to go and do some more of these. My next rank up will give me the Imperial Courier. I'm going to do it until I get a rank up. My next video will be me buying the Imperial Courier, getting it geared the way I like it. And then I think I'm going to actually go and do Fed rank grinds for a little while after I get something to eat. But I'll see you all at that point in time. Bye.